Hello everyone, myself Kitchen Haji. I'm here to discuss about the topic planning and modeling. So, what is planning and modeling? Planning and modeling are the tools for managing the complex projects and the systems. So, these step involves the vision, goals, approach, and action, and this is a repetition process. So, they involve the setting of the goal, how the goal is set, and identifying the what kind of resources must be needed, and creating a detailed and related roadmaps which are related to that particular goal or the particular task that has to be performed and can get an optimal output. So in this presentation we are going to learn about the what are the principles of the planning and the modeling, advantages of planning and modeling, and disadvantages of planning and modeling, and how the planning and the modeling are different from each other. Moving on to principles of planning, there are three types of principles: clear objective, resource allocation, contingency planning. So, clear objective should be a clear defining the what is your goal and what is your objectives. So moving to resource allocation, identifying the necessary resources as to you are in need to reach the particular goal, as like time, budget, personal is a crucial success in planning. Contingency planning is anticipating and preparing the potential risks and challenges in essential to ensure a planning resilience. So moving to the clear objective, consider you're moving from one you're moving from your starting state to a goal state where you need to reach your goal state, but to reach your goal state you need what are the kinds of resources that you are in need to reach that particular resource or the particular goal state, and that is called your resource allocation. The path that you are going to reach the goal is your clear objective, and continuous planning is from moving from your positions to your goal state. What are the circumstances you have faced to reach that particular goal is known as a continuous planning. Let us know what are the advantages and disadvantages of planning. Moving to the advantages of planning, planning helps to establish a clear goal and objective, optimizes the resource utilization, identify and mitigate the risks, improves the coordination and communication, enhance decision making. Disadvantages are planning can be time consuming and resource intensive, limit flexibility and adaptability, overthinking unexpected events or changes, providing a false sense of security causes resistance to change. Going on to the example of planning, define a project scope. So if you take a particular project, define what are the aims of the project, how you are going to approach to the audience or to the users, and what are the constraints are needed to reach that particular goal. So development work breakdown structures. So the aimed project, if you need to reach the goal or succeed the requirement, you need to divide a main project into a sub project or sub task and move on to the individual task and perform and get the output. So create project and schedule. Estimate the task duration, dependency, and timeline. So estimate the duration of the task, that is how much time it's needed and at what time of what it is dependent or what budget it needed. Let us move on to principles of modeling. There are four principles: abstraction, simplification, iterative development, validations. So abstraction models involves abstraction from reality to focus on the most relevant aspects of the subject or system or the problem. So simplification, effective model simplifies a complex system by highlighting the key components and relationships. Iterative development modeling is an iterative process with a model being refined and improved over time. Validation, validating model against real world data is essential to ensure their accuracy and usefulness. Here are the what are advantages and disadvantages of planning. Going to the advantages of planning, modeling can enhance the understanding of the complex system, facilitating experimentation and explorations, supports decision making and risk assessments, improves communication and collaborations, enhance reuse and adaptation of models. Disadvantages model can require a significant time and resources, oversimplify or misrepresents the reality, rely on assumptions that may be flawed, lack of flexibility to adapt to changes provides a false sense of certainty. Let us know an example of modeling. Define a problem. Clearly identify the problem of a system or a system to be modeled. Identify the key element. Determine the essential components and their relationship. Create a conceptual model. Develop a high level of representation of a problem or the system. Validation and refine. Test the model against the real world and iterate as it is needed. Moving to the planning versus modeling. The scope. Planning focuses on defining the project objective, deliveries, and the constraints, with modeling abstracts and simplifies the complex system. Approach. Planning involves creating a detailed roadmap, whereas a modeling develops a conceptual models or a representation to enhance the understanding. So flexibility. Planning can limit the adaptability while a model allows for iterative refinements and experiments. So validation, planning relies on assumptions while modeling requires against a real world accuracy, problem accuracy. So moving on to the conclusion, planning and modeling are a complementary tools that helps organizations and individuals navigate the complex challenges by understanding their principles, advantages and limitations. You can effectively leverage these techniques to achieve your goals and drive the success.